Okay, so today I'm going to start a new world peaceful because I know I'm absolutely going to get obliterated. Uh, I'm going to add a few mods, and if you're wondering what the mods are, you can just ask and I'll tell you if you think it's cool. And if you think today's video is cool, please consider liking and tell me what you liked about it or telling me your favorite part. And just a disclaimer, sometimes the mods won't pop up the same as for behavior and resources pack. So I have this mod on resources pack added, but on behavior packs it isn't added. So I'm just going to add that right now. So I'm going to create brand new fresh world. Just started. So let's see how long I can survive. If it ever loads. Didn't know they made a baby one of the blue axolotl. Okay. So now I'm going be. Well, that's random. What the heck? What the? Hey, do you have insurance by any chance? Because I think you might need to call them right now. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh, money, money, money. Not money though. Even better. Same exact stuff, but for that. Huh, this is SMG tactical. Holy cow. Let me guess SMG tactical in here. Oh, yes, assault rifle. Oh, I'm definitely taking that assault rifle. You can't hide from me forever. Nope. Ooh, bases? Yeah, just go turn on some. Oh, yes, I got it. Don't mind me, because I'm an absolute noob. I know I'm just gonna fall and die, so I'd like to take that, but I know I won't be able to get over. Since I've also had some time practicing or playing in other worlds. So what was that? 25 something. Okay. I need to go unless nope. This might take a while. So I'm just go small talk, which will be totally easy for me. And I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to. I'm an introvert. I just say that. When I know people, I can be like very like loud and everything. And like very talkative. And when I don't know people, I probably won't say anything. Ooh, a cave. Yeah, I know. I'm good. So, yeah. If I'm able to, I'm just going to try to speed this up. And cover up my embarrassment. I think. Ooh, speed. Why? Why does it have to do this to me? Okay. I think it's more like this way. Okay. Hmm. By the way, if you're watched this far, we're even into like a minute because the longest runtime that anybody has watched, I think, was like 8 seconds, which is kind of sad. But, anyways, if you're watching this, thank you for continuing to watch this. And making videos kind of, like, lets me do something I like, and yeah, I don't know how I would say that, like, expresses myself in a weird way. So, anyways, by the way, if you haven't watched this far, don't Stephanie kind of going out of my comfort so a little comfort zone a little bit. I got rejected by a girl, and I'm still fine. Part of me isn't, but yeah. Well, anyway, so probably wondering, hey, what happened or whatever. So, uh, so this was like a few years ago when I was still in, oh, not a few years ago. Well, anyways, one day I had told my friend this girl that I liked, and over like a week or so, he was like, "Oh, you definitely have a chance," and and he has liked her before, but let's just say it didn't really work out. So he's like, "Oh, I didn't have a chance, but you might have one." And I'm like, "Oh heck, nah, I have no chance with her." And so then one day after lunch, because we had lunch then recess, and one day after lunch, he's like, "I'm going to tell her that you like her," and I was like, "Dude, you do that, I'm going to murder you." And I'm saying, "Oh no no no, please no 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 no, please no, don't please no," because with that I am like very insecure, and I was afraid. I'm not insecure, but I was afraid that I would become awkward. I should have listened to my gut like most times, but I never did. It became a really awkward time. And so sometimes I'll be like texting a friend and he's like, "Oh, this is how you should act," or like how you shouldn't act or whatever. I'm like, "Yeah, I had a feeling." And so he's like, "Just don't act cool." And I'm like, "You're a lot cooler than me. I just hurt myself," which is true. Sometimes I'm like, well, actually, most times I'm like that after like stubbing my toe or hitting myself in the leg, which I did 3 times in 2 days. Which I'm surprised I didn't do more. So, okay, yeah. Is that open? Okay, yeah. So then, so then my friend, he says I'm going to do it, and I'm like, if you do it, I'm going to be 100 miles away. I will ask the teacher if I can go in and work on something just to get out of it. So what if done? Then move, go, 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 be free. Be free or I'll make you. Go. Okay, fine, I'll spare you. So, anyways, he later comes over and he's like saying all this stuff like, "Oh yeah, it's a yes, it's a yes," and I'm like, getting a little bit of my hopes up, but I'm like, dude, I will sucker punch you in the face right now if you're lying, because I was never good at this, and so I asked him to do it, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll do it," since it wasn't him asking. So he. Am I going the right way? Oh wait, no, I'm going to go this way. So, uh, he comes over and is like acting all excited. I'm like, "Dude, please don't." She comes over and I'm like, and it's like one of those times in the video games. Flight, fright, or one time I heard freeze, and I was really debating. It was like 50-50 on, I mean, not fright, flight, like reactor or whatever. I was leaning on freeze and flight. I really wish I chose flight because I would have booked it out of there and been 100 miles away in 10 seconds. Oh, heck no. Not letting those things out. Oh, anyways, that's not the thing I'm looking for. Though I wonder why it's out here in the middle of the freaking ocean. There's literally no. Oh, there's an item. There's some land. Anyways, so then she asked, "Why do you like me?" And I'm like, "Frick! Didn't expect this coming, did I? Nope." No. So she's like, "Why do you like me?" And I'm like, "Air." That's literally how my brain was. Air. And I said, which I still regret to this day. I said, "I think you're nice. Think you're nice." And I'm like, in my brain at that moment, you could have chose anything else, anything in the world, but you chose, "I thought you were nice." Like, what? So, how's it going to go? Oh, okay. So, so So as I was slapping myself in the face, she was like, how do I say this? How do I say this? Maybe like, it's a 50-50, and I think the odds are not on my side. And they weren't. And, okay, no, I'm just gonna call him K. So, K was like, it's a yes, I love you. And I was like, are you talking about you? Because trust me, my school, at that moment, you wouldn't believe how gay they were. You would not believe it. Even if I told you, you would not believe it. I'm getting close. So, so Kay was like, yeah, it's a no. And she was like, I still want us to be friends, but not like friends, like that kind of friends. I was like, yeah, I had a feeling. And so, and so he was like, and so he's like, I'm probably gonna die now. And I'm like, come here. Your instincts are correct. And he's like, oh no. And so I was like, dude, I literally will hate you. I literally hate you right now. With all my heart. With all my soul, I hate you. Because now, for the rest of the day, I wouldn't even play a game that she was playing. I wouldn't even be like 10 feet from her. So, so, yeah. And still, to this day, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to. I'm not gonna play any game that has her in it. So now, as soon as I said I thought you were nice, my whole soul wanted, like, I literally said, I want the ground to open up and take me right now. And I was not lying. I was hoping that it would. It would. Like, I wished at one moment, like, my school had secretly put a trap door there. Like, there was a guy just waiting for someone to say, "This is a ground would open up and take me right now." And he'll be like, "That's my cue." And press a button and I'll fall into, like, a pit, and it would close behind me. It was so true, but it wasn't. So that's how I got rejected by a girl. I offered, which is nice. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, that was my story on how I got rejected by a girl. And as soon as I said she was nice, that part of my soul just started digging its own grave. Because then she said, I like someone, but it's not you. And I'm like, it's not you. And then I'm like, I had a feeling. Think about all those times my friend said, yeah, you pulled her, and like, or whatever. And like, yeah, she likes you. She definitely likes you. Like, you have a chance with her. I'm like, what would she get out of this? What? And one of my friends was like, you, and I'm like, what do I have to offer? What? Probably taking a bullet if like there was a bullet shot. I don't know why. I don't know why that would happen. But anyways, if there was like a bullet and like that shot through me, yeah, I'd probably get back up and be like, another day on the job, and probably take out the bullet and turn behind me, and the girl was dead. And I'm like, oh no, because my skin is like paper thin. Like I'm like paper thin. You know, like Flat Stanley or whatever, like that kid. Yeah, I'm basically that. I am so darn skinny. So yeah, I might continue this in another video. So yeah. when I reach 2,000, I'm going to end the video because it's already running pretty long. And if I did the full video, then this could be like, I don't know, like 30 minutes. I've seen some videos, but most people never watch the full 30 minutes. So, 250, 5800. Yeah, don't mind that. Battery. Right. Oh, by the way, sometimes people say you're gonna regret that in like a video, in like a game or something that we're playing, or like a video game, and I'm like, I've regretted a million things in my life. What's one more? Ooh, airship, spaceship, whatever you want to call it, spaceship, airship, whatever you want to call it. I don't care what you call it. At least it has stuff. At least it has stuff. Sniper ammo? Whoop. Don't know why I would have sniper ammo. Car. You know, I could get there a lot faster now. Great. And this is why I didn't take the other car. Oh yeah, I'm traveling a lot faster. Well, oh frick. Well, that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you later.